Right, we're going. So, Brew Troopers, beer review time, one of my own beers. Now, I do a little project every year between a whole lot of friends. We call it the Sour Project. And this was the cherry sour that I did. I only do small batches, of this. We generally do a 30 litre batch and then we split it many ways, whatever fruit we can get a hold of. But the cherry one I've done for the last 2 years is usually a good colour. So essentially it gets put on bourbon chips and it comes out really, really nice. Basic recipe, 3 kilos of Pilsner malt, 2 kilos of wheat malt, 150 grams of acidulated malt. I think I used Gladfield's sour grapes, no hops, and I used 2 yeasts. So I start off using kettle sour. So we sour it as normally do in a kettle. Plenty of people have done that, so you can see that online how they do it. But then when it comes to actually fermenting the wort, I use USO5 for 7 days. And then when I add the fruit in, I chuck in WLP 644, which is the Brettanomyces blah 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 Chua one. And I usually let that sit for a good month with the oat chips and with the cherries. And it comes out really nice. So I'll crack this thing, I'm getting a bit thirsty. So this is the first year where I have bottled off the keg. This is one of the early ones I've done, so hopefully this is going to be nicely carved. And it looks as flat as a pancake. Oh, shame. Ooh. So, not very carved at all. That's a real shame. It's one of the first ones I did, and I put it into my mini keg. Okay, that's a shame. Taste wise, it's really nice. It's actually, I think it's better than last year. So I soured this down to 3.2 pH, which on some of the others, initially I thought it was a little bit too tart. Tasting this now, it actually tastes really fresh, as in the cherry flavour and it being a little bit more tart. It's tasting really, really nice. Colour, you can see that, looks gorgeous. A little bit of bourbon on the nose. Probably smelling a little bit of the sourness too, which is what you want. Really bummed about the carb, but taste-wise, I will be sticking to that process next year. I get a kilo of Clutha cherries. So I don't know what the Clutha area in New Zealand is really good for cherries in the autumn, and I usually get some fresh ones from there to make this, and taste is gorgeous. It's just the right amount of acidity. Can I say that word? Acidness? No. Oh god, I'm gonna edit that out. Just the right amount of sourness on that. It's a lovely body. And quite clean too. I've been drinking quite a few dark beers the last few weeks, so that's actually quite refreshing. So one of my other adventures I did, what are we now, early this week, I did it on a Monday. I flew down to Christchurch and brewed a beer to go on tap at a pub. So Beer Academy in Christchurch, really good bunch of guys in there. Dan, who I've known for many years, mainly online. He's one of the first guys I was watching YouTube clips from. If you watch Laser Wolf, look him up. Yeah, he's done clips for years. And yeah, invited me down. We were talking, invited me down. So went down and we did a 60 litre batch on a G70 of my Dark and Angel one, which is a Baltic porter, raspberry and chocolate. And yeah, it was a great experience using the G70. Went really well, actually. I was really pleased. It's amazing, kind of blows your mind a little bit when you're using such big quantities. So the recipe, I had probably 200 grams of dark chocolate going into it. Well, for this recipe I was using half a kilo. Raspberry tea bags, actually a proper raspberry, dried raspberry tea bags. I used 60 of those in the boil. The aroma was fantastic. Going into the fermenter, it looked like mud. It was just really thick. So hopefully it comes up really neat. We'll find out in a couple of weeks when it goes on tap. But yeah, hopeful. It was great seeing the setup down there. They're doing classes. They've got a whole lot of Grainfather G30s doing classes in the weekends. I think they've got a kitchen going soon, and fantastic tap room. Some of the beers they had on tap were fantastic. Dan's Cosmo was really nice. They had Lakeman had come up and done some brewing there. They had some of their beers on tap. They were fantastic. So yeah, really good day. I shattered by the time I got home. I think I got up at 3:30 to catch a plane ride to Christchurch. Had problems with the plane ride. We had fog. So what would have been an hour and a bit flight ended up being a 3.5 hour flight to get there. And then I got home. It's past 10 o'clock that night. Traffic jams, everything else. So it was a good half 10, nearly 11 o'clock before I got to bed. So really long day, but yeah, fantastic. It was great seeing the setup. So just thanks to Brew Academy. Really enjoyed the day, enjoyed the experience. So, and yeah, hopefully it's all good. So, that's been enough from me. This is only a tasting video. So cheers all. Even though this is a bit flat, I am actually going to thoroughly enjoy this because it tasted bloody shit hot. So, anyway, good one.
Oh yeah, just a few little things.